And I am so glad we are finally into anxiety. I was actually very nervous for this character design because she's a lot like Fear, where she has like the eyes popped out of her head, I guess. She doesn't really have a head, she just has eyes and a mouth. So I was really anxious for this design, but I kind of went a bit out of my style and a bit more into the movie style while keeping some stuff that made my style. And I think that really worked out for me. I guess I built some experience and it looked a lot nicer than Fear. But yeah, I think this one turned out really good, and it's probably the favorite one for me from this video. I think it turned out really nice. It looks like my style, and it also looks like the original character, and it just overall great for me. I love it. But yeah, starting out with the liner, I decided to change her expression to be a little bit more anxious, I guess. Like with the smile, like the fake smile, but you have like the eyebrows kind of like concerned or angry, I guess. And then you have the eyes kind of like twitching, like with the, I don't know, okay? I try to do something over there, okay? I feel like her character expression is something that is really fun to play with, so that's what I tried to do. I tried to have a bit more fun with it since I had already botched Fear so much. It looked so bad, okay? Let's not remember Fear, okay? Let's continue. But yeah, with anxiety, I think it was a lot easier. Also, her body's a lot smaller and her face kind of looks like a face, and it's not long like Ennui or Fear. So yeah, that is a bonus point for me. Yeah, it doesn't have a long neck. It has a small neck. Yay! But yeah, thick lines on the outside, thin lines on the inside, and I think it looked really good, and the liner was looking really good. The pen pressure really brought the drawing up, and it looked like really nice, even without color, because normally my liner without color, it just looks weird, okay? It looks awful. So I'm really glad this actually turned out quite nice for the liner, and then we just go on and move on to the coloring. So for the colors, Anxiety has a bunch of tones of orange, and I really like that they chose orange because I feel like, one, it's not like the Ennui case where they chose the same color as Fear. It's more different, you know, and it's better, I guess. It's different from the rest of the emotions, and it really brings it out as, yeah, this is one of the main characters from the movie. Really pay attention to her, she's gonna ruin you. But yeah, I also decided to color some of the liner afterwards for the little hair because I just think it would have looked a lot nicer. So that's what I did for it. Also, her shirt is like striped, so I try to make like the stripes over there with a bit of color. I think the coloring turned out quite nice. I like that her eyes are green because it contrasts a lot with the sharp orange from the rest of her body and just a little pop of green over here. It looks really cute in my opinion. I think it looks very nice, okay? Then for the liner color, I was kind of struggling because I had to choose like one overall color, and the bright oranges, they looked weird, and then if I went too dark of an orange, it kind of looked like brown, and I didn't want doo-doo brown for Anxiety. I wanted kind of like an in-between tone, so it was really hard to get that tone actually. So I had to struggle and think a lot about stuff, and yeah, it was hard, okay? It was very hard. And also, as I said, I colored the little hair thingies that she has a different color. Yeah, that's how we did it. Now, going on with the shading, I know that purple and orange are very complementary colors, I think. Well, the complementary color of purple is yellow, I think. But like, purple is close to blue, so yeah. It's complementary, okay? Let's just pretend like it's complementary. And I think I did really nice having the shading in purple because I think it really contrasted well with the oranges that I already had, and it made the shading look very cute and very nice and very soft. And even though Anxiety is not that soft, and in the original movie it has very saturated tones, I think it kept a bit more of a pastel in my style, which is something that is really reoccurring on my character designs, where I use a lot of pastel colors, and I think I couldn't really express that with Ennui, especially because I had to use a bunch of darker colors for her. So I'm really glad we are back to the pastels because I love me some good pastels, okay? And we're just shading around everywhere. It looks really creepy right now, but don't worry you guys, when I fill it up and when I lower the opacity, it'll look a lot nicer for the shading. But yeah, I think I did a pretty good job with the shading. It kind of brought a little bit more more life into the drawing, since my drawings always look dead. For some reason, they always look dead. But yeah, I think the shading turned out pretty nice. I also added shading on the teeth, which, by the way, the teeth, I made them like a different shade because I didn't want the teeth to be like this weird, I don't know, they look weird when you draw each teeth individually, I guess. Now we're going on with the gradients, and as I said, the gradients are usually a color that I mostly use in the whole drawing, so in this case it's orange, obviously. So I chose orange for my little gradients, and I think they turned out pretty nice, and they brought more depth into my drawing. And you know, we love some good depth over here, okay? We love me some depth over here. But yeah, now we're into the highlighting, and I love highlighting, and I think it brought it to life and it really looked nice. I didn't add much over here, but I think it looked really tasteful and nice. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of these designs. I think the first two are awful, but Anxiety turned out really, really good, which I'm really happy for because that was the design I was most concerned about. I have part 1 up on my channel if you want to see it, and if you guys want a part 3 with the remaining emotions, just let me know. Bye! Wanna watch another video? Click over here, and if you want to subscribe, click over here.